Hello everybody and welcome to Hampshire Outdoors and Survival for another amazing experiment in the woods. So, today we're taking the little stove from Timu and a kelly kettle out into the woods and doing a bit of an experiment with that, seeing if we can combine the two as a backup in an emergency situation or if you're running an outdoors kitchen. Now the techniques I'm showing today I wouldn't do inside a hot tent. All will become explainable when you watch the video. And also, yesterday's filming was one of those days. A series of bloopers. So I've stuck them on the end of the video just for your entertainment and to prove to you it doesn't always go right in the woods. Guys, please enjoy the video and let me know what you think of the experiment at the end. Do you want more of that sort of thing? Let me know in the comments. This is Mickey, Hampshire Outdoors and Survival. Please enjoy my video. Mickey out. Hi guys, welcome to Hampshire Outdoors and Survival. So here I'm up the woods. I'm having a bit of a play today. A couple of things to show you. Firstly, question I was asked, and it's quite a sensible question. If you've got one of these little stoves, can you run a kelly kettle on it? Interesting. So if you've already got a kelly kettle and you've got the stove, is that going to be a better way of boiling the water? So we're going to have a bit of a play and an experiment with that. So the first thing we need to do is make some fire. Just going to use the outside of the lid from the nest tin. Get a little bit of fat wood up together. Some fat wood scrapings down there. So, scrape a bit of that off of there. And what we're going to do, put that in the front edge of my fire pit, and then to make fire, we're going to use the Forest Fundamentals fire starter kit. So this is the stealth fire kit. Easy as that. Use the match. Get our fat wood going. Stack a couple of twigs over that. We'll let that do its thing. What we will do, when you're first starting to light the fires, we'll tip to you, lift that top off, because what you do, you haven't got the heat yet to create the draft. So by lifting that off, you're just going to allow the smoke to escape the easiest way, which allows the oxygen and heat build up in there. And as you see, plenty of oxygen flow around the fire. You know, that's one of your priorities. It's going to be get that oxygen around there. You don't want to starve it of oxygen. That'll start building a bit of heat. Lovely. Look at that little fire rip. Right, we'll let that get going. We'll let that build some heat. And whilst we're doing that, we'll talk about emergency kits. So, got asked to put together an emergency kit for somebody, to give them a demonstrator on an emergency kit, an idea of what you can carry. Now this person's going to be doing it, they wanted pretty much an all-encompassing survival kit stroke emergency kit, throw in a vehicle for when they're out and about, and the job takes them out into the countryside, takes them into remote places. So again, I based it on the same kit I showed you the other day. So we'll start with the marker tape, so you can mark routes to and from. You can use it to repair things, patch things and so on. Absolutely brilliant. Head torches on the outside. So again, head torches to go to, because invariably if you're going to break down, it's going to be at night in the dark. So this kit breaks down very simply. My first thing out is an orange marker shelter. Okay, so this is a simple shelter system in bright orange, so that you could either use it as a blanket in the vehicle, or you could rig up a shelter outside the vehicle. Okay, nice, small and efficient. Bit of paracord, bright orange. A Sawyer, so Sawyer water purification kit, again in its own bag, and there's everything in there. There's the squeeze in there, there's the filter in there, there's a cleaning kit in there. And there is also a 1 litre sealable bag, so that you could filter water and store it and carry it. Okay, so that goes into that bag. Right, this pouch here, so this is a meds pouch plus sundries pouch, so there's things in there like a little scalpel blade, okay, for dealing with those minor things or fine cutting. There's a cigarette lighter, there's water purification, needles and thread, okay, waxed nylon thread, so you can do a bit of repairs if you need to on the go. There's some bank line in there, some basic meds, and also a couple of little fire lighting aids, and they are the little tiny dragon gels. Okay, so they go into there. So that's the sundries pouch. The next item lifts out as an all-in-one. Right, so now I've got the bag. The bag is now empty, but because it's a sealed bag and waterproof, I could use that for collecting water as well. So the next thing I have out is a mess tin. Okay, simple Osprey style mess tin. So in there, and bear in mind this is not going to be for living in the woods for 10 years. This is dealing with an emergency. 3 coffees, however you like them. A glucose gel for energy. The SA Azula knife, great little knife, well worth every penny. It's not a cheap knife, but it is well worth every penny. Glow stick, emergency shelter, a cigarette lighter that is gassed and ready to go, a spoon, small wooden spoon, simple, light, efficient. I can use it to stir my coffee, and if I decide to make a meal or I'm going to cook anything, I've got it there with me. Next thing out, Forest Fundamentals Fat Wood fire starter kit. Okay, so you've got 2 forms of fire starting, and then I have this little box here. So I open this box up, chocolate Kendall mint cake, loads of stuff, but it's good for energy. Brass wire, great for snares, bodging together fuses, doing emergency repairs on kit. Another fire lighting tinder pack, so in there I have some waxed cotton pads, some waterproof, windproof matches, some purification tablets. Another bag holds a litre of water, scalpel blades, purification tablets, and right at the bottom, because it's not something we really need in the UK or we use that often, but it's in there, it's a fishing kit. Now you'd say, fishing kit, Mick? Yes. Hooks to nylon, selection of split shot. Right, I have no fishing line. Okay, so I can pare down my paracord, use the individual cords out of that, knot them together, and I can rig up a bank line. Okay, simple as that. So that's that little emergency kit. It's nothing special. It's a simple kit. It's an idea. It was to give the person an idea of what they could put together and what they need to carry. So as you see, getting back to the old priorities of shelter, fire, water, and enough calories to get you out of the problem. Okay, so guys, I hope that helps. That's that emergency kit. I shall now bother to put it all back together quite simply. So that goes in there. The emergency shelter, and that is a Mylar emergency bag. So again, that acts as a sleeping bag combined with that. You're laughing. And you've got something to cook with. Now you say there is no cooker. No, what I'm talking about is making a ground fire or something along that lines, and then cooking with that on it, boiling water, making brews. And as you see, it's not a massive kit. This is strictly to get you through the next 24, 48 hours, and it's not a luxury kit, it's just to get you through it. Right, let's put that back in there. You've got the heat on that already, Jace? Ooh. That little stove is absolutely stonking. Okay, the heat that's throwing off is absolutely wonderful. And again, 45 quid from Temu. I just can't, you can't knock it. You can't knock it.
Sit in my van now.
You do need one for your van.
Yeah.
Right, put the handle in. There we go. Put the handle of the bag in. That drops down there. Water purification goes on the side. Med kit goes down the back. Paracord goes on the front there. SS Zulu I'm going to keep out, because I don't think you've had a look at that yet, Jace. What's the edge? What's the edge? So I'll just keep that. Jace is going to have a look at that. But again, that pack all packs up small, light, efficient. Go in the bottom of a bag, behind the seat in the car, wherever you need it. So that's all coming up to temperature nicely. Got my Kelly kettle here. Going to fill that, and we're going to see. And I'm going to fill this Kelly kettle up. Where's my hole? There. Point the hole down. Right, I'm going to want a pair of gloves, I think, for the next part of this mission. Right. And yeah, I am using shop bought wood, purely and simply because a lot of what we've got up here in the woods is quite wet. And I wanted dry, hot, efficient. As I said the other day, if you used hardwood, you get a slower burn. Stick that in there. Stick that in there. Slow that down a little bit. So, first question, if I take that off of there, and with the chimney open, place that above there, I'm still getting a draw on the chimney. Okay, done. Getting a little bit of heat through there, not a massive amount. So, let's get my gloves, which are in my jacket pocket.
No warpage on it this time.
No. So what I'm going to do, just as an experiment. Oh no, it is starting to draw. Look at that, it is drawing.
Yeah, flame's coming out the top.
Yeah. What I want to know, Jace, is if I take the top two sections off of that, what I want to know.
There you go, yeah, that's drawing up through there.
There we go.
Which is fine if you've got it set up like this, but if you've got it in a hot tent, you'll be able to do that.
Yeah. Right. So.
There you've got secondary degree birds on your finger.
What I've done, I capped the chimney with a little tin, which has then meant that all the draw is coming through the Kelly kettle. And if you were at ground height, you wouldn't need to take the top section off the chimney. That's impressive. That's also worth knowing for camp cooking. Slow that down a little bit.
See, again, what you can do once it's boiled, you can shut that down. You can keep the water warm.
Yeah.
Right, and worry about it.
Well, that's it. You're right there, Jace. Brilliant point. So once the kettle's boiled, I can shut that lid, open the chimney back up, and that kettle will just sit on there, and it will just stay. It will stay warm just from the heat from the firebox itself. Brilliant. Brilliant. So, Kitten, I think that's answered your question. Can you boil a Kelly kettle on the stove? Yes, you can, because it's starting to wobble on its own. Ooh, yes, it's hot. It is hot, mate. We'll leave that to whistle. We'll wait for the whistle. Once we've got the whistle, we have victory. Ah, perfection. So, it's been an interesting day out the woods today. We've all been quite busy up here, doing bits and pieces around the woods. It's looking lovely. It's a typical autumn day, a little bit overcast, temperature's not too bad. You see I'm at the t-shirt level. Managed to keep the rain off. Improvised a quick shelter earlier on because we thought it might start raining, and some of the guys that were up here visiting today had equipment with them they wanted to keep dry. But yeah. Oh, the magic whistle. Well, Kitten Killer, I think that answers your question, mate. Now, if I take the little tin off the top of that, put that chimney piece back on there. You hear it already, it's starting to bubble over again.
You control it though, can't you? Because you've
Yeah.
got the vents at the front there.
Right, that's got that kelly kettle. That kelly kettle is bubbling away in there quite nicely. So, yeah. Oh, win. Hey, win. Ta-da! A win. You can boil the kelly kettle on the wood stove quite easily. Okay, so yeah, so a little cap just for the top of the chimney, redirects all the energy up through the kelly kettle, boils the kelly kettle. Yeah, so you can then sit the kelly kettle on the top, close everything down, and that's going to keep your kelly kettle warm. It's going to keep your water hot enough to make a drink, make a brew. Well, see for yourself, it's steaming away like a good. So yeah, that's a win, 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 win. Absolutely brilliant. So it's only a quick video this week. I am sorry, guys. Firebox of Temu stove, 45 quid. It's getting better, better and better. Guys, this is Mickey, Hampshire Outdoors and Survival. About to go and make a brew, shut everything down. It's been a long day today. Head home to the lovely Caroline, get some tea. Guys, stay safe, be good wherever you are. Love those you do, forgive those you don't. And as always, peace and light be upon you all. Mick from Mickey and Jace. Mickey out.
Just sit there, if you have it ticking over, that water will stay hot for, well, until it boils dry really.
Yeah.
Turn it go probably.
And that little diamond just absolutely launches the heat out. So let's just have a bit of a tidy up here. I've got two ways of really doing this. Cut. Open the spout, Mick. Tip it in the spout, not down the chimney. A moment's stupidity. So that should decrease the draw on the chimney.
No, that's too hot.
That is fucking hot. Not what you should be nice.
Not that bad on the ground, quickly.
Do excuse the personage flying the helicopter. Oh no, I can't be angry at that one. It's an Apache! I wonder if it's picked up on the heat source.
I was going to say, it's on the heat seeker.